Bodybuilding is much more than just lifting weights. It's a true art form that involves showcasing muscle size, shape, and proportion in a theatrical and captivating manner. The goal isn't just to earn high marks from the judges, but to evoke enthusiastic applause from the audience as well. Competitive bodybuilders dedicate themselves to creating the perfect sequence of poses, each one designed to highlight their best angles while concealing any weaknesses. Every competitor spends countless hours perfecting their posing routine, hoping to drive the fans wild and impress the judges. I prepared a selection of the top 10 posers in bodybuilding history for you. But before we dive into this incredible list, if you enjoy the channel's content and want to help keep our videos active and of high quality, consider becoming a member. It's an easy way to support the channel without breaking the bank. And if you're new here and want more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and hit the notification bell. That way, YouTube knows our content is valuable, and you won't miss any updates. Now, let's get into the video. Imagine receiving a compliment directly from Arnold Schwarzenegger, one of the greatest legends in bodybuilding. That's a true sign that you're standing out in the sport. In one of the most iconic bodybuilding documentaries, Pumping Iron, Arnold made a memorable statement about Ed Corney, his training and competition partner. Schwarzenegger commented, "That's what I call posing." After watching him perform on stage, it was clear that Ed had an exceptional talent for the art of posing. He was able to stand out and compete effectively against athletes who were much bigger and heavier than him. During his long and illustrious career, Ed Corney won numerous prestigious titles, including Mr. Universe and Mr. America in 1972. His skill and stage presence were so impactful that after his death in 2019, Schwarzenegger decided to honor him in a special way. He created the Best Poser Award, given annually at the Arnold Classic competition, to celebrate Corney's memory and his contribution to bodybuilding. Corney's notoriety grew even more after his appearance in Pumping Iron, and his name became associated with the legends of bodybuilding's golden era. Although Ed Corney never won a Mr. Olympia title, his legacy in the sport is deserving of the utmost respect. He was a formidable competitor, always challenging his opponents and elevating the level of competition with his impressive posing skills. The recognition he received over the years is a testament to his significant contribution to bodybuilding and his dedication to the sport he loved. When it comes to posing in bodybuilding, Kai Greene is a name that cannot be overlooked. Greene is a true spectacle on stage, delivering performances that are undoubtedly unforgettable. Despite never surpassing Phil Heath in competition, the impact Kai made during their pose-down battles is remarkable. Looking at him without knowing his journey, you would never guess how impressive he is when it comes to posing. While Phil Heath was deemed superior in his victories, many fans of the sport believe that Greene deserved at least one Mr. Olympia title due to his exceptional talent. Kai Greene is not just a bodybuilder. He's also a dedicated artist. He uses art as a tool to refine and maintain his physique. In August 2011, Greene showcased some of his artwork in a public exhibition, revealing a lesser-known side of his personality. During the exhibition, he stated, "As a professional bodybuilder, I am a master sculptor. This art exhibit made me realize that I have always been an artist. My life is my art, both on canvas and on stage." His ability to create and display art reflects his dedication and passion for what he does. Since 2016, Greene appears to have stepped away from competitions, marking a pause in his bodybuilding career. However, his contribution to the sport and to art continues to be recognized and admired by many. His unique approach and unmistakable presence in competitions ensure that his legacy endures as an inspiration for future generations of bodybuilders. Frank Zane is undoubtedly the ultimate icon when it comes to aesthetic physique. This remarkable bodybuilder won the Mr. Olympia title on 3 separate occasions. twice in the lightweight division, and once as the overall champion in 1979. Adding even more to his impressive legacy, Zayn defeated Arnold Schwarzenegger in a head-to-head showdown at the Mr. Universe in 1968, making him one of the few athletes to outshine the Austrian oak in competition. Zayn's success is largely attributed to his unparalleled ability to create perfect poses. As a young man, Zayn was known as the Pose Wizard, a title that reflected his exceptional skill in showcasing his physique flawlessly. His trademark was the use of the vacuum technique, where he would retract his abdominals to make his waist appear almost non-existent. This technique not only helped highlight his incredible proportions, but also became a staple in the classic physique category at Mr. Olympia, underscoring Zayn's lasting impact on the sport. Frank Zane was known for his nearly ideal physique, with impressive symmetry and muscle quality that defined a new era in bodybuilding. After retiring from the stage in 1983, Zane continued to be an iconic figure in the world of bodybuilding. Today, at 80 years old, Frank Zane is considered a living legend, whose legacy of aesthetic excellence and posing skill continues to inspire bodybuilders and fitness enthusiasts worldwide. His impact on competition and his contribution to the development of classic bodybuilding remain unmatched. In his youth, Bob Paris was a renowned and award-winning painter, and his artistic skills shone brilliantly throughout his competitive bodybuilding career in the 1980s. Paris captivated audiences with his acrobatic and sculptural poses, establishing himself as a true artist on stage. Inspired by Bruce Lee's famous quote, "Be like water," Paris moved with remarkable fluidity, gliding from side to side and freezing at the perfect moments to showcase his best muscular qualities. In 1983, Paris won the IFBB Amateur World Championship, a significant milestone in his career. Despite his impressive performances, he never secured the overall title during his competition years. His best placement in the Mr. Olympia was a respectable 7th place, but his true mark on the sport was his elegance and impeccable stage presence. Paris stood out for his refined aesthetics and artistic approach to his physique, raising the standard of beauty in bodybuilding. Beyond his stage career, Bob Paris was also a passionate advocate for athletes' rights and an outspoken critic of drug policies in the sport. In 2006, Flex magazine recognized Paris as the most aesthetic athlete in bodybuilding history, a testament to his lasting influence and impact on the sport. After retiring in 1991, Paris left behind a legacy of elegance and innovation that continues to be admired and remembered in the world of bodybuilding. Few bodybuilders can boast a career as long and storied as Muhammad Makawai's. His skill and reputation in the art of posing transcended various eras of bodybuilding, cementing him as an iconic figure in the sport. Makawai was known for his exceptional creativity in crafting poses, a quality that stood out even more given his relatively short stature of about 5 feet 4 inches, 1.62 meters. He knew how to strategically use his poses to camouflage any weaknesses and make his physique appear more imposing alongside taller competitors. The peak of his career came in 1984, when Makawai nearly defeated the then 8-time champion, Lee Haney, in a memorable competition. This event highlighted his skill and stage presence, proving that even shorter bodybuilders could have a significant impact in competition. Makawai competed professionally from 1972 to 1999, an impressive feat that demonstrates his dedication and longevity in the sport. Although he took a considerable 12-year break between 1985 and 1997, his return was marked by an impressive level of performance and skill. Muhammad Makawai is remembered as an innovator in the art of posing, and his legacy remains a source of inspiration for bodybuilders across generations. His career not only challenged conventions, but also showcased how technique and creativity can transform an ostensibly limited physique into a competitive powerhouse. Some athletes earn recognition and admiration without necessarily winning professional titles, and Francis Benfato is a perfect example of this. Although he never claimed a professional competition victory, Benfato stood out as a true fan favorite, largely due to his class and exceptional posing skills. Every movement he made on stage was meticulously calibrated to highlight a specific feature of his physique, demonstrating impressive control and precision. Benfato was known for his dedication to synchronizing his movements with the music played during his posing routine. He took the transitions between poses as seriously as the poses themselves, aligning his muscle contractions with the music's beats to create a harmonious and impactful performance. This innovative approach made his stage presence not only visually stunning, but also musically synchronized, delighting both the judges and the audience. Competing professionally from 1985 to 1993, Benfato made a remarkable comeback to competition in 2006, participating in the Australian Grand Prix and securing 6th place. Although he didn't take home a championship title, his performance at that competition was a testament to his enduring skill and passion for bodybuilding. Francis Benfato is widely remembered as the king of aesthetics, and his impact on the sport goes beyond trophies. His stage performances, marked by breathtaking poses and unparalleled stage presence, secured his place as a legend in the bodybuilding world, inspiring athletes to pursue not just strength, but also impeccable aesthetic beauty in their routines. During his prime, Lee Labrada was one of the most notable and successful bodybuilders in the professional league, particularly in the late 1980s and early 1990s. His career was marked by intense competitions against the then-dominant Lee Haney in the Mr. Olympia contest. Known for his sculpted and impressive physique, Labrada was dedicated to challenging Haney, striving to claim the coveted Mr. Olympia title at all costs. Despite his impressive presentation and relentless efforts in the 1989 and 1990 editions, Labrada was unable to secure the most sought-after title in bodybuilding. One of Labrada's greatest contributions to the sport was his meticulous attention to the transitions between poses, a skill he perfected to create a more fluid and natural presentation. He was known for his perfectionism and the creation of his own innovative pose, the bow and arrow pose. This unique pose stood out for its ability to showcase musculature in an elegant and dynamic manner, helping Labrada secure his place among the top 4 in Mr. Olympia for 7 consecutive years. The impact of Lee Labrada on modern bodybuilding is undeniable and can be clearly seen in his son, Hunter Labrada. Hunter followed in his father's footsteps, delivering a remarkable performance in Mr. Olympia, finishing 4th in 2021 and 7th in 2022. This success not only highlights Lee Labrada's legacy, but also demonstrates the lasting influence of his aesthetic and technical approach to the sport. Moreover, the classic physique category, which emphasizes classic aesthetics and proportions, reflects Labrada's contributions, showcasing how his dedication to perfecting poses and transitions helped shape the current competition standards and expectations. Lee Labrada remains an inspiring figure whose innovation and precision in posing continue to influence and inspire bodybuilders around the world. Some athletes have managed to leave a lasting mark on the history of bodybuilding without winning the most coveted titles. Shawn Ray is a notable example of this phenomenon. With only 2 IFBB victories, the 1990 Ironman Pro and the 1991 Arnold Classic, Ray demonstrated a level of consistency and excellence that set him apart in the competition. From 1990 until his retirement in 2001, he consistently placed among the top 6 in Mr. Olympia, an achievement that few can match. His performance at Mr. Olympia, especially in 1996, is often remembered as a historic turning point. Many fans and experts believe that Ray should have beaten Dorian Yates that year, given his impressive and well-crafted presentation. Ray's physique, with its exceptional proportions and mastery of posing, made him stand out in the competition, sparking debates and discussions about the fairness of his placing. Shawn Ray's posing ability was truly unparalleled. He was known for his meticulous and consistent approach on stage, combining refined technique with a charismatic presence. Ray had the talent of posing to slower music than most of his competitors, which added a distinctive and elegant touch to his performances. His captivating smile and confidence were standout features that charmed both the audience and the judges. After retiring, Shawn Ray continued to maintain an active presence in the bodybuilding world, contributing to the sport in various ways. His influence as one of the greatest posers of all time is undeniable, and his approach to bodybuilding remains a benchmark for new athletes. Shawn Ray's career on the Mr. Olympia stage clearly demonstrates that, in bodybuilding, consistency and quality often speak louder than the number of trophies on the shelf. Ray embodied the concept of the classic physique, with harmonious proportions and muscular definition that set him apart from his competitors. He knew how to maximize every pose, as if his body were a moving work of art, capturing the essence of bodybuilding as an artistic expression. This talent kept him at the top of the competition for over a decade, proving that his stage presence was unmatched. Shawn Ray is undoubtedly a bodybuilding icon, whose impact goes far beyond the titles he won. His meticulous approach and ability to present with a perfect balance of strength and elegance made him a reference in the sport. Even after his retirement, Ray remains a respected and influential voice in the bodybuilding world, sharing his experience and knowledge with new generations of athletes. His legacy, built on a foundation of impeccable aesthetics and mastery of posing, stands as a standard of excellence in the sport, reminding everyone that true greatness in bodybuilding is measured not just by victories, but by the lasting impact left in history. Melvin Anthony understood the importance of charisma on stage exceptionally well, standing out as one of the great artists in bodybuilding during the 2000s. He won several major titles throughout his professional career, and his success can be largely attributed to his innate talent for stage performance. Anthony was a notoriously versatile poser, able to dominate the stage with a powerful presence or choose a more subtle and refined approach depending on the context. What truly made Anthony a remarkable artist was his ability to know exactly the right moment to ignite the audience's enthusiasm and captivate them with his energy. His incorporation of dance moves and acrobatics between poses not only impressed fans, but also won over the judges, creating a dynamic and engaging spectacle that made him stand out among competitors. This ability to blend performance skills with traditional posing techniques helped raise the bar for all subsequent bodybuilders. At the 2005 Arnold Classic, Melvin Anthony placed fifth, but his performance was truly memorable. His routine, affectionately nicknamed the Phantom of the Opera, solidified his status as one of the sport's great innovators. The mix of his presentation skills and posing technique made his performance one of the highlights of the event, demonstrating that he was more than just a bodybuilder. He was a true artist on stage. In his final competitive season in 2010, Melvin Anthony continued to showcase his talent and passion for the sport by winning the open division at the Arizona Pro. This final triumph proved that his skill and dedication to bodybuilding continued to shine until the end of his career. Melvin Anthony not only left his mark as one of the greatest posers in history, but also redefined what it means to be an artist in the world of bodybuilding. His legacy is a testament to how the art of posing can transform an athlete's performance and captivate the audience in unforgettable ways. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a name that resonates strongly worldwide, especially when it comes to bodybuilding. His presence is so impactful that he could not possibly be left out of a list of the greatest posers in history. Arnold not only dominated the stage during his time, but also left an indelible mark on the sport with his stunning performances. His famous smile, combined with a commanding posture and flawless technique, won over not just audiences, but the entire world. During his career, Arnold was often questioned about the process of posing and the art involved. He compared the act of posing to the art of a renowned painter or sculptor. Just as an artist showcases their masterpieces in the best possible way to maximize appreciation, Arnold believed that the same applied to bodybuilding. For him, it was essential to display his physique impeccably and impactfully. This artistic approach elevated his presentations to an art form, remembered and admired to this day. Arnold's impact on bodybuilding is so profound that, even years after his peak, his poses continue to serve as benchmarks for athletes around the world. Many bodybuilders strive to emulate not only his impressive physique, but also the elegance and technique of his poses. Arnold Schwarzenegger set a standard of excellence that still influences the sport, and his creative and artistic approach to posing is a crucial part of his enduring legacy. Creating a list like this is no simple task, as bodybuilding is filled with exceptional athletes who have made their mark with impressive poses. The competition is fierce, and each bodybuilder brings something unique to the stage. If you think any important names have been left out or have suggestions on how the list could be adjusted, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Your feedback is crucial for improving the content and ensuring we celebrate the best in the sport. And of course, don't forget to share this video with friends who might be interested in this content. Your support helps expand our community and bring more quality videos to you. Also, leaving a like is not just a gesture of support, but is crucial for the video's visibility. It motivates me to keep producing and bringing more interesting material about the world of bodybuilding. I greatly appreciate your continued support and hope to see you in the next videos.